So last week, we were talking about authors, and we said authors are people who write what? What do they write? Words, stories, books. So we're going to learn, how do authors write books? How? Turn to your neighbor and say, how? How do they do it?
Without the paper.
Well, this is the thing, Ray.
What?
How do authors write books? Can we talk about that today?
I know.
What do you think, Ray?
You can write book.
But how? What's the first thing we should do?
First, you draw it, and you want
And you draw your ideas?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes you need to write it, and then you write it. It's right, and then you write it. If it's wrong, you write it, and then you see it, and another one.
Okay, class.
Yes.
Say think. First, the very first thing an author needs to do is think of an idea. Do you remember when we were talking to Miss Connie? We had a little light bulb. Logan, what does that mean if you have a light bulb?
Got an idea. Have an idea?
That's right. So that's what we're going to work on today. We're going to think of ideas for writing. All of us can be authors. So that's step number 1. Authors first think of an idea. Right, Ray?
Right. They think of a book they want to write.
Exactly. Exactly.
How about you need to write you like right?
So here's the thing. In grade 1, we're learning about recounts and retelling. What has happened?
What?
Okay, everyone say recount.
Recount.
Jason, glasses on your face. Say recount.
Recount.
Retell. I'm going to think of what I can recount and retell. I can write about. Let me add my name. Authors write about what they know. And if I want to write a recount, I can retell something I did, Louie. So let's think about today. In the morning, we did PE. What did you do in PE?
We write Can you write tomorrow on Saturday we get into tonight?
So here I am. If I was in PE,
You run.
I can tell what I did during PE class. What's another idea that I can write about?
Then we had snack.
Excellent. Snack. We could write about what we did at snack time. Let's think for a minute. Snack. Semi-S. Smoothie and snack.
We had chocolate.
Oh, it's too hard.
Candy cake.
I can't do it.
Candy cake. A stick and
But I don't know what to write.
people can help you write.
People can help me? Will you help me?
A.
So should I write an A, Ihan?
Yes.
Let's think. What else could we tell?
I know.
Ray is listening. Emily, let's listen to what Ray has to say. What do you think, Ray?
I think how about a Chinese class?
What we did in Chinese class. Excellent idea. What did you do in Chinese class today, Ray?
I know.
Let Ray talk.
We had new students.
You had a new student in your class?
Yeah, 3.
3 new students in Chinese class.
Hey,
Or-
you're not in Chinese.
You mean ESL class, right? Okay. So you had 3 new students. Did you say, hello, welcome?
Yeah, I said one student. This be the Chinese.
Ah, so you could draw this. We had 3 new students in my class. And what did you do? You can write about that. What's another idea? Ray, let's have someone else have a chance. What's another idea? Art. You agree. Say, I agree. Everyone had art with Miss Kendall today. Yes, please.
We did paint.
Did you paint in art today?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so fun. What did you paint in art today?
Colors.
What was the colors?
Black, blue, red, yellow, and yellow, orange.
Oh, you mixed the colors together and painted?
We mixed and there's green.
Excellent.
Primary colors and secondary. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Sounds
that's beautiful.
Class.
Yes. Yes.
Sounds like you know a lot about what you did in art class today. Let's think of 2 more ideas. What else could we write about? Authors think of ideas. Johannes?
Lunch.
Absolutely yes. Lunch and recess.
I have
Did you play after lunch? Yes.
I played.
What did you eat?
I eat a sandwich.
Sandwich?
Two sandwiches.
Melody, what's your idea?
Banana? Why do I have to cover? I told you.
Oh!
Banana too.
Making friends.
Oh, make it the bread. What? Make it
Class.
Yes.
Show me your listening body. Crisscross, applesauce, hands in your lap. I can tell. Melody's listening. She's looking right at me. Thank you, Melody. William's been listening the whole time. Ihan, can you show me you're looking and listening? Touch your brain. Say, authors think of ideas.
Authors think of ideas.
I can think of ideas.
I can think of ideas.
Well done, Isabella. So, here's the thing. Titus, today, we can plan our ideas.
Can we do?
Look at this page. One moment. This looks like my page. In each box, you can draw an idea. That's right. If you know how to write about it, you can add a label. Okay? So, we're going to think, before I give you your paper, I want you to have a try. So, you're sitting near a friend and think, what could I write about? Let's have a quick talk about that. Okay? Boys and girls, does everyone have to write my ideas? No. You actually helped me.
You know my idea is to piggy down to what we are down.
Oh, Melody's got a great idea, Violet. We can look at the schedule. Good listening, Ray. I like how you're looking. We can look at the schedule and remember all the things we did today, and we could even write, one idea could be what we did in the morning time.
I know.
We could write all that. We know what we did. Okay.
We can write in the row.
Yes, just like this. So I forgot to draw for Melody's idea. She said she made a new friend at recess.
And you know.
Oh, Jennifer.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I know Jennifer. What is Jennifer?
And Jennifer had her,
Rainbow hair.
I don't think she had rainbow hair, but
It's black hair.
yeah. And did she have a ponytail, Melody? Just kind of like that? Okay, she had like a blue PE uniform on. I saw her through the window. Okay, now remember, we try our best and forget the rest. The important thing is to get your ideas on the paper. Authors have ideas. So let's talk. Turn and talk. who is someone by you that you can talk to for a couple minutes? What do you want to write about?
I
mean,
read
listen.
Now go to the next.
Absolutely. Great idea. Kiss your brain. Guess what, boys and girls? Did you know Ray has a mosquito bite right next to his eye? Isn't that right, Ray?
Yeah.
And this morning, Johannes helped Ray and took him to the nurse. So Ray and Johannes, they could write that because they know about it. They could write that on their paper.
I like Johannes.
Who's ready to go have a try and plan their ideas?
Please, God, open that.
Okay. Before you go, can you write about what you did at home this weekend?
Yeah.
Is that an idea?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, let's see who's ready. Ben, are you ready? Off you go. Who is ready?
I am ready.
Let's write ideas. Let's write ideas. Remember, authors always start, you're welcome, with an idea. What do you know about? You're welcome. Come on over.
Look.
Boom! More ideas? Give me 5, Ray. You are going to be an amazing author because authors need ideas. Now, Ray, how did you come up with so many ideas? What did you do?
There is my go home. There is my school.
Oh, we can do that too. On this side, he wrote about ideas that he got from school. And Ray, you said these are ideas from home?
Yes. There is Saturday idea.
Saturday ideas?
Yeah.
Love that. You have Saturday at home. You can write about what you did. All right, Ray. So, look, tell me something that you wrote. Olivia's watching. Well done, Olivia.
I mean the one people give me Johannes. He goes to my net. I can't.
Is this where you and Johannes went to the nurse?
Yeah.
This morning, Johannes took... Titus, go to your table. Go have a seat. So, that's one idea. What else? This was what?
Then we play in the lunch.
Did anyone else write about lunch play? What you did at lunch play time? Good. Now, I want to know about home. Ray has ideas from home. Thanks for turning your body, William. You're a good listener.
I play Lego.
You play Legos at home too. Very good. Does anyone else play Legos at home? Yeah.
I swallowed them.
Say, that's an idea. What else did you write?
I go to little grandpa and I eat.
You ate, what did you eat?
I eat very yummy food.
Really yummy food? Izzy wants to know, was it fish or something else?
I go fish.
Not fish.
They really smell good.
That smells good.
There's
Boys and girls, look at what he did. Well done. Why don't we give him a clap, please? Sit down, Ray. Who else? I need 2 more friends. Who else wants to share? Good. Was that first or was that last? First.
I'm ready to serve.
Oh, it was third.
Yes.
You had that too. What else did you do today? What's another idea? You painted in art. Who agrees? Yes. And what? Anything else? He learned new words in Chinese class. Very good. Ben? Say great ideas.
Great idea.
Give him a clap. Clap. Does anyone else want to share their ideas? Izzy and Jason? He doesn't want to. Jason, come up.
Tomorrow finish it.
Of course. Class.
Yes.
Is it okay if Jason is the last person to share?
Yes.
Okay, and then, let's look. Boys and girls, papers down. Everyone knows Jason is still learning English, Alan, and look what he did.
Ooh, wow.
Jason is still learning English, but he tried his best. Say, good job, Jason.
Good job, Jason.
Look at all those ideas he had.
Look at Mommy.
And Izzy, even if he doesn't know, he still tries. So he drew, is this Jason, PE? PE, running.
Good job.
Good job, Jason. What is this?
Good.
Eat food at snack time.
Good.
Very good. Oh, is this Lego?
Good.
What is this?
You play.
Rocket. Where was there a rocket? You play?
Is this play?
You played?
Is it play?
Let's see. Jason, what's this?
No.
Hot dog. Did you have hot dogs at lunch?
No.
Oh, but he likes to eat hot dogs. That's okay. And then at the bottom, what is this, Jason?
Sky.
Sky.
Have rainbow.
Rainbow. Oh, good.
Hotel.
Hotel.
What's a hotel?
Hotel?
Excuse me,
A
what's a hotel?
A hotel
Like
is where you
Hangzhou.
stay. In Hangzhou. Oh.
What's a
So maybe Hangzhou is a city. Maybe he's remembering his time at the hotel. Hey, wait a second. That's a really good idea. Could you recount or retell when you were on holiday?
Yeah.
Yeah. What a great idea. Okay. So everybody give Jason a clap. Jason, you can go sit down. Good choice. Okay, so we were talking about letter teams. SH, CH, TH. Here's another one. NG, NG. Lewis recognized nosy N.
Yes, and he's doing that.
Yes, gulping G is grabbing her nose because gulping G thinks she's a little bit loud. And it's okay because they're friends. When you see NG in a word, they're usually at the end, like at the end of the line. And they usually follow a vowel letter. So it sounds a little bit like and a little bit like g, but it's very quick. So your tongue, it's not it's not a really loud N sound. Your tongue is back in your throat. That's it. Because we don't want it so loud. Gulping G said just a little bit. Let's be quiet together. Alan was thinking of ing. We see that a lot. We see it in a word, and we see it at the end of a word, like playing, running, doing. So when they're together, they make one sound, nice and gentle. Okay? Who's that? Y. Now Y is sometimes a vowel. Help me remember. A, E, I, O, U. Sometimes Y. So Y is actually a skier. He likes to ski down the hill, so we call him Skier Y. Here's the thing though. See how he's coming down the side of the mountain? Sometimes he goes really fast and he gets a little bit scared and he says, yikes! So, if you see Skier Y in a word, some of the time he'll say, like the word,
yoga.
Very good, yoga.
Yoga means the yoga.
Yogurt. Both of them start with Skier Y. Yo-yo.
Yo-yo.
Yogurt.
Yogurt.
Do you notice how he's
Yogurt.
sticking his hands
Yeah.
up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yet. Yellow. Now the thing about ski or Y, sometimes he'll be in a word where there's a vowel letter, like I or E. And we'll talk about that on another day, okay? So authors, what have we been thinking about? How do authors like us write books? What's the first step? What must we do? Think. So we were thinking of ideas, right? Did you plan some ideas? Yes, you did. Okay? So I can see Lewis is really listening because he's looking this way. I wrote some ideas about things that I do at school. And Violet, I wrote some more ideas. I was doing a lot of thinking. What could I write my book about? I added some yesterday. Remember?
Yeah.
What are the things that I do in the morning time? What could I retell, Jason?
Wake up.
Waking up.
Go to the
Mall.
and
I could recount the time when I went to lunch with Miss Connie. And it was so yummy. I can recount what I do at nighttime. I added this. What do I do at nighttime? I take a bubble bath.
how about
I read a book. Sometimes it's a shower.
shower
So-
reading?
I want to think about what I do. So I'm still thinking. Authors need to think and plan.
I like bubble
So-
bath.
What should I write about, boys and girls? You want to help me pick an idea?
This. We don't know what you do.
No, but you can see my ideas. Which one should I write about?
You can write. Red. You go to the marker. Red. Choose red.
Okay. How about I write about my lunch with Miss Connie?
Yes.
I will recount. So take a look over here. I'm going to plan what I want to say. Spin around in your bottom. Say beginning, middle, end.
Beginning, middle, end.
Beginning, middle, end.
Beginning, middle, end.
When we read Kevin and his dad yesterday, remember this story?
Yeah.
This is a recount of Kevin spending the day with his dad. We talked about beginning, middle, end. Authors like to plan their stories like that too. So I can think about what I want to tell for my story. What did I do in the beginning? What did I do first? What happened after that? And then what happened last? We talked about authors write stories that go in order. So I'm going to try now, okay? So let's think. In the beginning, when Miss Connie and I went to lunch, first I met Miss Connie at the metro on the train. So I think I should draw that. So authors can sketch their plans. You can sketch your ideas. So for the beginning of my story,
Too hot.
I'm going to draw Miss Connie. And Miss Connie, she had her glasses on. Miss Connie has pretty curly hair. So there's Miss Connie.
So pretty.
Thanks. And then here's me. And I usually have my hair like that. And when I see Miss Connie, I'm happy. And I say, hi. How can I show the reader that I'm talking in my story? A speech bubble. Very good. So, hi. And then Miss Connie, she said back, hello. So what I like to do as an author, when I'm talking in the story, I add a speech bubble. I write what we said, then I draw the speech bubble around my word. Hello. So I can write, oh, I met Miss Connie at the Metro. How could I show that I was near the Metro?
Draw a train.
I could draw a train. Maybe in the back, Jason. That goes in the bin, Titus. Thank you. Right behind you. Jason, come sit by Chloe, please. I'm going to draw, here's the train, like the edge of the train. It's okay if it's not perfect. I try my best. Here's the door.
Yeah, it looks very good.
And in the door they have some windows.
Is this on the plane or?
The Metro train. There's no airplane. I said the Metro. Okay?
Not airplane.
And you know what authors do too? They label their pictures. So I'm going to label this train. That makes me think about spelling. How do authors spell?
Tapping
Tapping T. Rocky R. Any A. Train. Now, say, I try my best. And forget the rest. I'm not sure if that's how to spell train, but for now, I can read it. And that's all that matters. So in the beginning, I met Miss Connie at the Metro train. And then Miss Connie and I went to the restaurant. We walked to the restaurant and we ate lunch. What could I draw for the middle of my recount?
You guys sitting down?
I could draw, and we did sit down. It was a round table. Miss Connie was on one side and I was on the other. We were not side by side. So I can draw that. So here's the table in the restaurant.
Can you try your best?
Yep, I'm just going to try my best. There's Miss Connie. And she's sitting down. She's got really long legs in this picture. And I was on this side of the table.
And you have really long legs.
Let's see, maybe I'll have long legs too.
You have more long legs. That's funny.
It's okay. And you know what? Both of us actually have two legs, not one.
We have not one leg, we have talking.
And we were sitting in chairs.
Our arms.
So there we are. We definitely need arms, otherwise we couldn't eat our food.
You have arms, only can you mouth eat it.
I can tell that Olivia's ready to move on because she's looking and listening. Thanks, Olivia. And Miss Connie's got her glass of water. And then in the middle, I also had a glass of water. I'm going to draw my glass right there. And then in the middle, Miss Connie and I had lots of things. This was at the Korean restaurant. So we ordered many different things. And they all had a bowl, Louis. Each thing had a bowl. That goes in your pocket. And so when we had fruits and not fruits, vegetables, we had some meat, we had some rice. And so I can kind of, Miss Connie had a little fish. I don't particularly like fish very much, so I did not eat the fish.
I like that fish.
So, beginning, middle, end. You say, beginning, middle, end. Can I see your hand go up? Beginning, middle, end. Did I draw the beginning? Yes, this is my plan. And then I drew the middle, what happened next in my recount. So I'm going to tell the reader everything Miss Connie and I did. And now finally, the ending. How do you think it ended? Yeah, we finished our lunch, we were eating and talking, and then we left the restaurant. Do you want to know how I got home?
Yeah, with a train.
I went on the Metro, Do you remember when I shared yesterday, how did Miss Connie go home?
With his bike.
With her bicycle. Very good remembering, Ella. So how could I show that?
Miss Connie riding her bike.
Miss Connie can get on her bicycle and go one way, and then maybe on the other side of the picture, I'll think, where was the metro station? So here we go. So on the metro station was actually like across the street. And it kind of looks like that, like a giant box. And then you go down the little escalator thingy, and there's stairs, right?
I know.
And if my reader doesn't know what that is, I can label. Metro. Miriam. Eddie. Metro. 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 That's the metro station. And here's the street.
And maybe you can draw you here and doing arrows. Wow!
That's the street. Fancy drawing. And then, so, Miss Connie and I were over here. I had to go across the street to get to the metro station. So, we said goodbye, and then there were lots of bicycles there. But I'm just going to draw Miss Connie's bicycle, so let me try my best. And forget the rest. There's Miss Connie. And I'm going to have her standing next to her bike. So she's going to hold the handlebars, right? And I know that a bicycle has a big circle wheel in the front and a circle wheel in the back. And then the middle part is where you sit on the seat, and there's usually two little pedals there. And then I'm right here saying goodbye to Miss Connie.
I can do that kind of thing. It's very good.
And what do you think I said to Miss Connie?
Bye.
Bye-bye. Second. Bye. And Miss Connie said, see you Monday. Why did she say that?
Because Monday you come to school.
Monday we come back to school. This was on a Saturday. So we usually stay with our family on Sunday. Oops. See you Monday. You know what I did? I made a mistake.
It's fine.
So all you have to do is cross it out and try again. So here's my speech bubble. And then this is Miss Connie's speech bubble. And I guess I'll have my other arm right there. Miss Connie's holding her bicycle. And then I crossed the street and I went down the metro. If I want to add more details to my picture, I can go back and do that. So boys and girls, say beginning, middle, end.
Beginning, middle, end.
We've been thinking about an idea, so I picked one and I started to draw the beginning, middle, and end, and that helps me tell my story. You were watching the whole time. Raise your hand if you're ready to plan your beginning, middle, end. Awesome. Excellent. So you have a try. But before you do that, you must pick one idea. So I'm doing this one, but maybe then when I finish this book, maybe I'll write about going to Aeon Mall for my next book. I never throw my ideas away. I keep them. And which reminds me, I wanted to show, Miss Kinnery helped make these. Let me get one, because the little name card is tricky. But this is your author's folder. This is Titus. Everyone will have one. So if you look, here's the first step when we think of our ideas. And then when we begin to write. So we're going to keep all of our important writing in our author's folder. Pretty fancy, don't you think? Maybe not? I think it's pretty fancy. Miss Sue agrees. That's good enough for me. All right. Are you ready? Are you ready?
I am ready.
Alan is sounding like a first grader. Thank you, Alan. All right. So now we're going to have a go. These are your ideas. Ready? Okay? So, please stand up.